Also on the internet, it said that season 2 of The Wire wasn't necessary, comma, I don't see how relevant it was. No punctuation. First of all, a period should have went after necessary and then another period. But I digress. Now, you can say you don't like season 2 of The Wire. You can say it was slow. You can say it was jarring in the difference in characters. You can say you didn't like the pacing. You can say you hated Ziggy Sabatka. But you cannot say it wasn't relevant. Here's why season 2 of The Wire is relevant. First of all, in season 1, D'Angelo talks about the chess pieces. And that's basically the whole theme of The Wire is like, no matter what you do, the pieces just get replaced on the board. Nothing ever changes. And if you pull out a little bit, it's really a show about the drug trade, crime, poverty, and violence in Baltimore. But overall, same goes for a lot of America, and how the industries support that downfall. Okay. Season 1 is about the drug trade in West Baltimore and the police. That's all it is. Season 2, you pull back to how do the drugs get in to Baltimore? Well, that's through the port system. Enter Frank Sabatka and the whole union, stevedores and all that type of stuff, because the drug dealers are not bringing the drug dealers. The drug dealers are not bringing the drugs in. And I pause for a second. The real crime is the real drug dealers, Vondas and the Greek. The police never get anywhere near them. And they're the ones who are really moving drugs in West Baltimore. And also without season 2, you don't get East Baltimore, Prop Joe, and all that type of stuff. It also introduces Marlo, who's the chess piece that's going to replace Avon Barksdale in West Baltimore and pretty much overall Baltimore. Season 3 is the politics, how the politics play into the drug trade, crime, and violence, including Amsterdam, which becomes both a drug thing and a policy thing, and politicians use it and abuse it and all that type of stuff. Season 4, the education system, and that introduces more characters who will place chess pieces on the board. Michael becomes the new Omar in at the end of season 5, but in season 4, you get his introduction into The Wire. And in season 5 is the media and how they play into the drug system in Baltimore. Okay. And I just want to say the show tells you what's going to happen in season 1, and then it happens. Marlo becomes a new Avon. I believe Kima becomes the new McNulty because she had the terrible life at home because of police work and stuff like that. But you could also argue maybe Sidner becomes the new McNulty. Dookie becomes the new Bubs. Michael becomes the new Omar. Chris becomes the new Weebay. Naaman might be the only one who gets out. So, all that being said, you cannot argue that season 2 is not relevant. It's just as relevant as any other season.